So you need something that's going to help with that. The
Hey, it's me. It's time for another Drawings to Squishies. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite series. I'm just like kind of obsessed with it right now. So basically what I've been doing is taking any character of mine that has been living as a drawing and convert them into a squishy form. Really, really fun. Punchy is a result of this series. Am I touching her? Yes. Punchy. Did I mention Punchy?
Punchy.
You know it's gonna be good. You know. Talk about it. What? Okay, these videos are always challenging, okay? They are always a construction nightmare, but also I like it. It's just so satisfying to see a 2D image turn into 3D. First step, I need to pick a character to recreate. Who's gonna join the squishy hood? Let's find out. Alrighty, so bringing in the Volume 2 Character Guidebook, a perfect resource for this kind of thing. Speaking of, by the way, let's calm down. Let's settle down. My Volume 1 guidebook is actually currently available for pre-order. Don't forget, this pre-order does close on November 17th. All of the details will be linked down below if you want it.
Come and get it.
Anyway, this is perfect because right on the front of Volume 2, we find a family. A family of 3, so happy, so complete. It started with the love of Lemon and Lime, the Romeo and Juliet of the Emmy squishy world, minus the death and suffering at the end. Cause you know, that's not good. These two have been squishified and are happy, except for the fact that where is their baby? Oh my goodness, she's nothing but a chess piece. How disgusting. Let's find her, shall we? Flipping to Citrus. She is adorable, yes, but all they can do is look at her. They can't even hug their child. It's that intense. We have to fix this. Okay, so Citrus, here she is, all of her parts. I found this little Hello Kitty squishy. Yes, they are different species, but they both have shirts. Also, she's the perfect size. Look at her, Lemon. No, don't. That's not your child yet. What are you doing? Don't kiss that thing. We just need to do a quick species change. No big deal. Sanding her down a bit first, and then 2 options for ears. We got these. Might be a little big. And then we got this weird thing. I do know it's named Bonnie. Bonnie's ears are a lot smaller. Too small? I don't know. Well, might as well go ahead and scalp Hello Kitty. We all know it needs to be done. Rip that plastic out of her head, leaving this massive hole.
So perfect.
After a little more trimming, I'll just take one of her old ears, shove that into her cranial cavity. Ooh, like a glove. And we've got a nice smooth head. It's ear try-on time. Whoa, no, way too big. How about these? Oh, I mean, yeah, sure, that'll work.
Okay.
Finally, I'm gonna grab some feet. I really like how in this artwork of Citrus, the feet kind of sit forward. I found this weird pig who tried to eat Hello Kitty. Very creepy. Don't worry, he was punished for it. And I'll be taking those as well. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put them on like this. Do a quick cleanup of guts. And here are all my fresh parts.
Ew.
So now I gotta break out the fabric hot glue, poop some out for no reason. Stop. Okay, time to stick that all together. 1 little, 2 little ears, then the foot and the other, and no, that's wrong. Wait, can't you see that that's wrong? Fix it, fix it. I didn't fix it. Oh well, you'll see later. Next, I'm gonna take some puffy paint in this very strange, pukey color. Use that to seal up all of the rips and seams between the pieces. Forgot I left Hello Kitty's nose. Nope, can't keep that. Look, it's Citrus, right? Yeah, exactly the same. Time to add on the base coat. I'm gonna do multiple layers of white until it's nice and bright, ready to start the paint job. Here we go, in for the Citrus green. It's an interesting green. It's a little bit Shreky, but it is meant to represent the perfect balance between lemon and lime. She is neither lemon nor lime, and she is both. She is Citrus. Is this making sense? Onto her shirt, which is a very, very light version of her main fur color, doing some touch-ups around to make sure everything is neat and clean, and onto her face, which I was struggling to find. Every version that I tried just looked creepy, but Citrus isn't creepy, is she? I don't think so. I committed to one and then went in with her dark green eyes and smile, and then to her inner ears and nose, and just by pure happenstance, I painted the nose in the shape of a heart. I was gonna fix it, then I kind of liked it, so I just reinforced it and decided to keep it. I know Citrus didn't have a heart nose before, but now she does, okay? It's official. I'm changing it in the guidebook. She shall have a heart nose now. Little interruption because I do have a fun product to introduce to you guys today, and this is a very special, seasonal, one-of-a-kind, one-time only product, so hold on tight. It is the Advent calendar. Woo! This is an amazing product. Obviously, it is to celebrate the holiday season. Inside of this are never-before-seen mini plushies, specifically designed for this product with a festive new design. The packaging alone, it's a whole thing. Beautiful packaging. There are 12 days of different mini plushies. What a fun way to count down to Christmas. I kind of don't want to show all of them because I don't want to spoil it for those of you who do get the calendar, but I will show you a couple. The back of the box is freaking amazing. It's like a replica of my studio. This is where we are right now. Oh my gosh, look at that. The detail is crazy. It's just amazing. And you can kind of use this to set up the little plushies and display them on here. They can sit on the little couch. And look at this, it just folds right up. Boom! Art. This is a very limited item, okay? It's very special. We only have so many. I cannot tell you how long it's going to be available because once they sell out, then they're gone. If you want one, order as quickly as you can because I don't know how long it's going to take for these to sell out, but it could be relatively quick. I really don't know. Definitely check out this baby. I'm going to paint her little citrus seeds on her shirt, and her forehead was looking a little large, so I added some fur detail to break it up a bit, some little whiskers, and here she is, the final citrus. Oh my goodness. Get your tissues ready, people, because it is a family united for the first time in squishy form. Such a tender moment. Ah, of course. Citrus, why'd you have to face plant and ruin it all? I think this came out really cute. It does look very similar to the original Citrus. I will say there's something a little wonky about her foot. I may have glued it on sideways without realizing it.
What's up with her leg?
Don't talk about her leg.
Well, it's kind of,
Stop it!
Okay, we don't need to discuss Citrus's leg. Clearly, this is a sensitive topic in their household. For the next project, I'm actually going to put away the guidebook for now because I have a relatively new character I want to bring out who hasn't made her official entrance into the guidebook just yet. She will. Okay, she will. But please, put your hands together for her. It's Sugar. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Hooray, ooh, yeah. Okay, Sugar is a digital drawing that I did in my latest Art from Snacks video, and I still had the printed artwork laying around. Sugar had a lot of admirers from that video. We had quite a few Sugar fans out there, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to bring her back. I found this panda squishy to be the closest body shape that I have in my collection. Not exactly the same, clearly, and I'm gonna have to do some finessing to get this wonky panda to look like Sugar. This thing is essentially a ball with ears and some little stumpy limbs. It is chewed up in different places. I'll have to repair that. Also, the bamboo in the mouth, that's gotta go. Sugar would never. So let me just start there. I'm gonna take some scissors and just cut away all the nonsense on her face. Just go ahead, just cut off the whole face. I'm gonna ditch the little bow. I did try to cut it off in a way that I could potentially save it for another project, but it kind of just like disintegrated and fell apart. So I guess that's not gonna happen. After trimming up some more of the mess on the squishy, she's ready for her appropriate Sugar accessory. But first, a brutal scraping of her skin off. Gotta get the eyeballs everywhere. That's great. There we go. Perfect. Now she's ready for her flower. And I have just the squishy. This is honestly just too perfect. I mean, oh, look at this. I'm gonna take one of these. Thank you. And I'll save the other two for some other project. Who knows when? I don't know. Probably when I design some hippie hippo named Hippo-y in like 10 years. What are you talking about? I don't know, but I'll probably use them at some point. Now, this flower squishy may be perfect, but it is also not actually that perfect. Proportionally, it's a little on the large and thick size, but close enough. Yeah, close enough. I'm cutting it down just a little bit so that it sits on her head a little nicer, taking my fabric hot glue gun, and I'm gonna attach this on. Now, regrets. I do wish that I had completely just sliced that flower in half to thin it out a little bit. I think it would have looked better prettier and daintier, but I didn't even consider that until 2 days after I had finished painting this. So clearly too late. I'm grabbing some puffy paint, which this one is clearly clogged. Sweet pea, you in there? I'm trying to use it anyway, but it's kind of gotten like dried out and it's so thick and weird and sticky and gooey. I gotta stop. Bringing out a fresh bottle of puffy paint, please save me. I'm gonna use that to seal up all the rips and seams. Oh, and just completely smudge the face. Great. I'm still dealing with this gummy mess. Clean that up. Once I had finished going over this again and again with multiple layers of puffy paint to smooth everything down, I'm going for a white base coat for my fresh start. Sugar has some very pale pastel colors, so a base coat is really gonna help. And now starting in with the purple color, and this is such a beautiful color, and I'm totally loving it. It's gorgeous, except that it's not. It's drying a little bit darker than our light and airy Princess Sugar, so I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit more. One of my favorite things about Sugar is her color scheme, so I really want to keep that consistent. Also, I mentioned the Sugar fans. Okay, they are out there. When I first designed this character, there was an intense love and affection for Sugar, and I'm very happy about that because, you know, I birthed her. What? From my hands. It's a hand birth. So, of course, I'm happy to see that she's loved. But also, it's kind of a lot of pressure to make the squishy version of her. You know, I want to make it good because there are people that love her, and I'm kind of scared a little bit because I don't want to let you down by not making a good art of the art that I made that you liked. So, I'm scared. And thanks for attending therapy with me. Once I've got the base purple on there, I'm going to start using my white Posca, which I have been loving this way of mapping out squishies with a white Posca. You can just wipe it off or paint over it super easily. Like, why did nobody tell me that a white Posca is the perfect tool
For mapping out facial features on squishies.
Jeez. I mean, I should have known that, right? Education in this country is just a nightmare. It was definitely tricky figuring out where to place everything. I want to make her look identical to the original drawing, but this squishy is a different shape and it's in a different pose, so that's a little bit not possible. I'm going to settle for a strong resemblance instead. Painting in her white hamster patch, which is going to be a slightly different shape than the original. You will forgive this. That sounded aggressive. I mean, you may not. Please do. Then I'm going in for the eyes very carefully. Sugar has got some very large and detailed eyes that are adorable in digital form, but they're also very easily created in digital form. Painting is another story. There's a lot of potential for wonkiness here. I popped on some rosy cheeks and then went in for the shading of the eyes, trying to create that same gradient look as the original, but boy, this is easier to do on an iPad, that's for sure. Taking a break from that, I'm painting in this very thick flower, the thickest flower that anyone's ever seen. And then going in for the mouth and the nose, trying to be as careful as possible, but then, oh, yep, I did that. That's okay. Gotta go over that, fix that up. That's better. Now, one thing that I am just crying about is the original Sugar has these adorable pink feet. I couldn't figure out a way to really replicate those on the squishy version, so we're stuck with these blocks, but they're nothing compared to these. I added some fuzzy details around to give her a more fluffy look, and some of the last details, including the candy center of the flower and the tiny little speckles of sugar all over her fur. And here she is. It's Sugar the squishy. Are they the exact same? No, but it is a striking resemblance, I would say. I really hope that I have satisfied any of the Sugar fans out there. I think that it is an adorable character. I am mourning some of the details that were lost from the original design, but I think it's a solid effort, and she honestly is just really cute. There are a few of my characters that are just so innocent. You just know that they have never done a single thing wrong. She's on that list, and I love her. Okay, so these are the two drawings that I have turned into squishies for this video. I hope that you guys like them. I think they came out